Have you ever had a thought that wasn't yours? Not a memory, not a dream. A thought that felt wrong, like someone else put it there. Sarah Mitchell thought she was losing her mind. She was wrong. Something far worse was happening. It started 3 nights ago. Sarah woke at 3:47 a.m., not from a nightmare, from silence, the kind of silence that presses against your eardrums, the kind that makes you hold your breath without knowing why. That's when the thought came. A single chilling instruction whispered directly into her mind. Look behind you. She didn't want to look. Every instinct screamed not to. But her head was already turning, against her will, muscle by muscle, like puppet strings pulling from inside her skull. The room was empty. Nothing was there. But she felt it. A presence. Watching. Waiting. From somewhere she couldn't see. The next morning, Sarah tried to convince herself it was just stress, sleep deprivation, anxiety. She sat at her desk, the fluorescent lights flickering overhead, attempting to bury herself in work. Then it happened again. She was typing an email when her fingers froze. Not cramped, not tired, frozen. And in her mind, a voice that wasn't hers whispered, "I'm practicing." Her hands moved again, a life of their own. But this time they weren't typing her words. The screen filled with a single horrifying mantra, repeating over and over, "I am awake, I am awake, I am awake." She deleted it, her heart hammering against her ribs. Because she knew she hadn't typed those words. Later in the bathroom, Sarah splashed cold water on her face, trying to shake the feeling. When she looked up at the mirror, she saw herself. But for just a fraction of a second, her reflection smiled. And she wasn't smiling. That night, Sarah sat in her living room, every light blazing, her phone clutched in her hand. She was ready to call someone, anyone, but every time she tried to speak, nothing. Her voice was gone, stolen. Then she felt it, her own hand, reaching up, touching her throat, squeezing. She fought, clawing at her own fingers, her lungs burning for air, but they wouldn't let go. And in her mind, a voice, calm, measured, and utterly satisfied, spoke clearly, "Soon I won't need your permission." When her hand finally released its grip, Sarah gasped for air and ran to her bedroom, slamming and locking the door, as if locks could keep it out. But whatever was inside her was learning, getting stronger, and it was hungry.